Wipe time is here in Escape from Tarkov, and whether you're a new player to the game or somebody that's been playing a while but wants to make sure you start this wipe off on the right foot, I figured we would do a video going over some things that I think are absolutely essential to be doing your first few days of the wipe. Obviously, if you can't play day one of the wipe, that's fine, but your day one of the wipe, these are some things that I think are absolutely essential to keep in mind. I'm Jessekazam. Welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video. I stream Escape from Tarkov on Twitch. I'd love to have you stop by and say hey. And this video is sponsored by Juju. I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. Juju is an energy formula specifically designed for gamers to increase reaction time, focus, and energy, and doing all that without any sort of hard crash at the end. The flavors are amazing. Blue raspberry is my favorite. The new watermelon crush is really, really good as well. And I will be relying heavily on this stuff this weekend as we go into wipe time, as I'm doing a lot of like big streams and editing sessions. We also have our own Kazam branded shaker cup, and if you're interested in picking up the cup or some of the flavors, you can use the link below and use code Jessekazam for 10% off your order. With all this stuff out of the way though, let's go ahead and dive into the video. So one of the best things that you can do in Escape from Tarkov if you're having trouble, whether you're new or you've been playing for a long time, is find some friends to play with. And if you're looking for people to play Tarkov with, the Discord server is an awesome place to be. We have over 7,000 members, really active, looking for group channels, a Sherpa system. It's an awesome place to be. Check that link down below if you're interested or looking for people to play with. But like we were saying, the wipe is definitely an overwhelming time. There's a lot to do. There's new content to check out. You don't want to fall behind. So here are some of my tips. Here are some of my things that I think that you should absolutely keep top of mind your first few days of the wipe. The first tip is survive your raids. Now, people always kind of roll their eyes when I say that, but there's so many things going on. People can be trying to rush down quests. You can be trying to rush down PvP because you're used to doing that. And a lot of times we forget that, especially in the beginning of the wipe, surviving your raids is absolutely essential. Not only because you're going to be getting things found in raid that you can then later either sell on the flea market for a ton of money. You're also not losing money by losing your gear. And additionally, you get an XP bonus for surviving. So you're pushing towards level 10 even quicker by surviving your raids. It cannot be overstated how important just surviving your raids. So take some time, slow your raids down, maybe back away from a fight instead of pushing it. Maybe say, okay, I was going to go do that quest. There's fighting over there. I'm going to go do this instead. Slow it down, make sure you're surviving your raids. That doesn't mean you have to play slow or like slow creep throughout the whole map. If you're confident in PvP or you're confident in the game, be confident, go do your thing, but don't bite off more than you can chew in a raid, and make sure you are surviving. Now, the second tip is create a plan. Are you going to go for quests? Are you going to go for making money? Are you out for PvP? Do you want to check out the new Scav Karma? Once again, you don't have to kind of create a super rigid structure and plan and stick to it, but it's good to know if you're going to be going for quests and trying to like push through, because you're definitely going to change your strategy if you are. Or if you're going to be like out to just make as much money as possible, you're going to go different places for different reasons. Or if you're just going to kind of slow it down and play at, whatever pace you want to play. But creating a plan is definitely going to help you kind of keep focused on those first few days, as opposed to just kind of bouncing around and doing everything and feeling overwhelmed. The third tip is loot as much as you can and save as much as you can. Obviously, depending on what kind of size stash you have, that's going to determine that. But, I think there's going to be a lot of changes going on. I think the quests might change. They normally tinker with stuff in the hideout around wipe time. So we're not 100% sure exactly what we're going to need for everything. And it's a good idea to kind of just be looting, accumulate some items if you can, get a lucky scav junk box. Don't be too worried about this. If your stash is full, then either start selling stuff or stop looting. There's always going to be other opportunities to get something. Don't beat yourself up if you sold something that you found out later that you need, but getting into that mind frame of not just basically running from quest item to quest item to quest item, but taking time in your raids to loot and gather some items. It's going to help you make money on the flea market in the long run. It's going to help you with found in raid items that you need for quests that you might not have even known you needed. And it's just best practice in Escape from Tarkov. Now, the fourth tip is build your hideout. Traditionally, now we know that the Bitcoin farm and all that kind of stuff went crazy last wipe, but traditionally in most wipes since the hideout has come into the game, it has been incredibly financially beneficial to basically build that up and dump as many resources and as much money as needed into the hideout to get it up as early as possible. You don't need to worry about getting the hideout maxed out on day one or anything like that, but it's definitely something not to sleep on. Don't forget that. They've made some changes now. Even all the level 1 hideout places require items, so you're going to have to go find things in raid since you don't have access to the flea market. But make sure you are building your hideout. This is a great way to craft resources that you need for found in raid quests, craft things that you can sell on the flea market. If you can get that hideout up a little bit farther early in the wipe and you can craft things that other people need, that is an insane way to basically just print money early on. So build your hideout, get that up. Do not forget that. So the 5th tip is use your scav as often as possible. Now this is an interesting one. Now traditionally the advice is like, if you don't want to use your scav, that's fine. If you're super confident in your ability to go and PvP and just be good at this game, then you don't necessarily need to use your scav because you can kind of just keep going and keep plowing through and making money, and you've got your secure container and all that stuff. The other side is if you're newer to the game, or if you're just having a rough go of it, using your scav is a really good idea, even if you're just burning him on factory or something like that, because a lot of times your scav can spawn with keys you need, meds you need, items you need found in raid, labs, key cards, all sorts of stuff like that. And now there's even an additional layer, because with scav karma, there could be rewards that we don't know of yet. So building up some karma. So even if you don't normally use your scav, doing it just a little bit to try and build up some karma, it's really a big question mark on what benefit that's going to provide to the scav, let alone to the PMC if you have the ability to, unlock different trader reps with fence and then purchase other items. There's a lot of questions around there. It's exciting, but even more so, traditionally using your scav is really good wipe advice, but even more so now, definitely get out there, try and build up some good karma, because it'll probably be worth it in the long run. Now, a bonus tip is if you purchase the game before Christmas of 2020, you will have a Christmas gift to claim on escapefromtarkov.com under your account. So once you log in, you can scroll down and there'll be a Christmas gift that you can claim all year round. That's at least how they've done it in the past, where you can reclaim that gift even after a next wipe. So as I'm sitting here editing this video, Battlestate Games actually just tweeted something out, and it's this really cryptic message about how transport boats with shipping containers are turned away and their licenses have been revoked, with an interesting picture. And it looks like that's been translated to mean that this Christmas gift that I've been talking about is not going to be coming. Now, we don't know if that means they're going to change the gift and switch it to something else. There was a lot of kind of controversy about how much really good ammo was given. So this tip kind of still stands. I would definitely check your account to see if they either changed the gift, modified it, or if they removed it completely and are going to kind of try to like reset this around Christmas. So if your account's a little bit older, I would definitely just stop by the website and give it a double check. But now that we're seeing this, I would say it's actually pretty likely that we won't get that gift. But those are my tips, things to do and things to keep in mind day one of the wipe. I really think you can kind of just take your time, go at your own pace, keep these things in mind, and you're going to set yourself off on a really, really good start for this 12-11 wipe in Escape from Tarkov. Thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to check out this video. If you like this video, think about dropping a like, commenting down below, or subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Like we said, I stream Escape from Tarkov on Twitch. All my links will be down below. And if you're looking for people to play Tarkov with, our Discord server is an awesome place to be. That link is down below as well. Thank you so much again for stopping by, and we will definitely see y'all on the next one.